So here we are back at the Joker again. It seems that they're just not going to let this movie go. They're just going to keep trying. They don't want you to go see it. I've got two things to go over. One is them calling for a banning of it, and there's another outlet saying you should go see this movie instead. And it's a terrible movie, and I'll get to why in a second. Now, I want to talk about reviews. I'm going to do a video in the next day or two. I've been going over all the reviews, and I'm going to highlight some of the things they're saying about it. But this is a really good example of what they're saying. The real reason to skip Joker is that it's boring. Let's go over why they don't want you to go see this movie. These media sites and Twitter, all these crazy people on both, the journalists, all of them, they're the ones that are creating people like the Joker. And they don't want that to be known. That's why they want you to go see movies like this. Forget Joker. Here's the film you should go see about this crazy loner. So The Guardian is actively promoting a terrible movie that fits the narrative they want to push rather than you going to see the one that makes them look like idiots. So forget Joker, you should go see Cuck. While Todd Phillips' vacuous DC Origins tale fails to go beneath its grimy surface, low-budget drama Cuck offers a braver alternative. This movie, so this is a real movie, by the way, real movie. Go over to IMDb. Here we can get the lowdown, where it describes this movie as a frustrated loner who gains popularity as an alt-right vlogger. The online echo chamber turns his fears into a deadly rage. It's not doing good. It has a 40 Metascore. I'm not going to go check. I'm sure if we went to, Rotten Tomatoes, it's fresh. Because this fits what they want. This is a real movie, garbage movie, probably. I'm not going to watch it because this is just nothing but propaganda. I'm surprised it's not getting more push by people like The Guardian and such. So they want you to go see that movie. Fits what they want a little bit more, right? To say that these dudes are sitting there being, sucked down rabbit holes when it's really them that are telling people that they need to flog themselves for being a certain way. And I like how they call Joker an unintelligent movie that doesn't go deep, right? The movie literally shows you his descent into madness. And you think that they would like this movie, right? Because I've talked about this before. It talks about a lot of issues that you think they would be champions of, particularly social services. Arthur loses, spoilers, okay? Not really that much of a spoiler, though. He loses his social services, and therefore he can't see a therapist anymore. And the medication that he should be taking, he can't have that anymore. So it's at that point that he really starts kind of falling down, kind of like falling off the train, you should say, and going into madness. Also, they don't like the fact that the film points out that people are being left behind. They don't want that. They don't want you to focus on that. They want you to focus on movies like Cuck here that talk about people going down the rabbit hole on that old naughty YouTube. They're going down that old rabbit hole. It's not that we're pushing a narrative and we don't want people to see the Joker, even though it doesn't even really touch on those themes at all. We don't want you to see it because people might think about it. So instead, go watch this pile of crap instead. In fact, they're going outright to say that people are walking out of the movie, which is a complete lie. So the Daily Mail puts this out. It's way too terrifying. Joker viewers around the globe walk out of movie theaters and urge cinemas to ban the controversial film amid ongoing concerns over glamorizing gun crime, which is never glamorized in the movie, by the way. Never glamorized. Now, here's what's funny. This article, all right, they claim that there's a big, massive walkout for this movie. They offer no evidence of this whatsoever. I don't see anything in this article that suggests that there's a big, massive walkout for the Joker. It's just more garbage, but let's go over this real quick. Controversial movie Joker has caused further concern after fans stormed out of the cinema following its global release this weekend. Movie lovers flooded Twitter on Friday with comments about the film, which sees Joaquin Phoenix portray Arthur Fleck, an embattled clown who later transforms into Batman's most iconic nemesis in the comic book world. Among a flurry of messages on the micro blogging site, one fan wrote, literally just walked out of a screening of Joker, way too terrifying to be there with all of the With all this going on, the way the movie glamorizes violence and mental health issues. It doesn't glamorize mental health issues. It makes you think, if anything, I thought like this movie did a really good job portraying people that suffer from mental illness. I don't want to get into why or how in case you haven't seen it, because the movie just came out, but the movie is very good and does a very good job on what it was set out to do. Now, apparently, because one person tweeted, I walked out of this movie, #Joker, ban this movie. It's a psychological approach on the mind. I was rooting for him until shit got real. So one person says ban this movie. So now there's a big walkout and people are urging cinemas to ban it. Over one tweet. The three more here. Would have walked out of the Joker after an hour if the missus would have let me. This guy says, white dude next to me walked out of Joker in the last few minutes of the movie. Had me a little shook, not gonna lie. This person says, I've never walked out of a movie, but with Joker, I came very close. So some people didn't even walk out. They just didn't like the movie. But apparently this is a call to ban the movie, and it's controversial. The only people that are making it controversial are you people in the media that don't want the fact that you're the people that are you people are responsible for people like Arthur being created. It's just the way it is. And you don't like that being pointed out. So now you're totally against this movie and you want people to go see Cuck instead. Or you want people to ban it. Okay. Nice try. This movie's already on track to break records. I can't wait till Monday when we find out, how much it made over the weekend. That's going to be a really fun video to do. We'll go mine some salt over on Twitter, see the people that are upset that it made so much money, because they've thrown all their weight to make this movie a failure, and it's just not happening. So anyway, let me know what you guys think about this. Like, subscribe. Make sure you're still subscribed. Share the video. Check out my Twitch, YellowFlash Comics, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.